Hello my friends, and welcome back to another video, or welcome if you are new. My name is Erin and today we have an unboxing video. This is the October A Box of Stories horror box. I'm a little late. I know, it's like halfway through November. I know I'm late, okay? October was a crazy month and November is also kind of crazy. So I'm a little late, but I have it here. I'm very excited. If you don't know, the horror book box from A Box of Stories is every 2 months. You can choose from 2 different types of boxes. So one box only has the books inside of it, and the other box has the books plus some spooky little goodies inside of it. I do have a code with A Box of Stories. It's ERINBOOKS. I'll put it on the screen. If you use my code on the horror box, which is the only box it works on, if you use my code for this, then you get a free tote with your first box, and you get a lifetime of free shipping, but that is only for the UK. You can purchase the box in the US or the UK, but when you use my code, the lifetime of free shipping is only for the UK. But yes, we have the October goodies in here, so we're going to open it up and see what is inside, chat a little bit about it, give you my first impressions, because I haven't looked inside. So I'll let you have a little peek first. This is what you're seeing. You can see it, I can't see what's inside. I mean, I can kind of see it from the little camera view, but I can't really read anything because I'm blind. So this is the first look. As always, I am going to save the books for last. I know I'm heartless, but that's the most exciting part. So we have this little envelope. I will open it up and show you what's inside. We've got a tea, which you all know I'm a very big tea drinker. I don't drink coffee, so I love getting tea. This is Calming Chamomile. It's caffeine free, which is good because I try to limit my caffeine intake. I mean, I don't do a very good job, but I do try. So this is what it looks like. And of course, I just collect tea because I'm always drinking tea. Next up, there is a magnet. This one says, "One's purest signature is the sound of one's fear." Ooh, interesting. So we got a little magnet, which of course I will be putting on our fridge because that's where I keep all my magnets. And lastly, we have our little tarot card for the box. This one has, ooh, it's got a little like Dracula theme. There's like bats and everything. It's so cute. I love tarot cards, so I love that we get like a little tarot card every month because I keep these, and it'd be cool to have like a little setup. I mean, I could hang them on the wall, but it'd be cool to have like a little setup where you could display all of them because I do collect them. So in this box, we also get some coasters. This one says, "Place here to sell your soul." And these are really nice. I thought they were going to just be like a cheap kind of feeling coaster. I mean, they're not like heavy ceramic or anything, but they do feel pretty nice. So I feel like they won't fall apart in 2 seconds after you start using it, which is good. And then this one says "Caffeinated and Cursed," which is very funny. These are cute. We do use coasters, so these will actually come in, you know, handy because I actually do drink multiple drinks at a time, which sounds weird, but if you're a drink person, like if you are a beverage girly, you know what I'm talking about. Like you have to have more than one drink at a time. It just makes sense, okay? I don't know. I don't make the rules. That's just how they are. So these are very cool. Oh, and then we got like several bookmarks in here. This one is a doorway style, like a little twisty turny kind of doorway. This one has, are these crows or ravens? I mean, I don't know. This one has either a raven or a crow on it. Well, multiple ravens or crows. I don't know the difference, okay? If you know the difference in the comments, tell me what the difference between a raven and a crow is. Tell me which one this one is because I get them mixed up all the time. I don't know what this is. I think it's a raven. I could be 1,000,000% wrong. I don't know anything about birds. I'm not a bird person, but yeah, if you know in the comments if this is a raven or a crow, let me know. And the last bookmark is probably my favorite. It is a woman being burned, which is really scary that I said that's my favorite, but if you know me, you know I have an obsession with witches and books about witches and just like the history of witches. So I think this is super cool because, I mean, it's just, if you know, you know, if you get it, you get it. You know what I mean? Like, if you understand what I'm saying, you get it. But I think this one is really cool. So these are some stunning, stunning bookmarks. Again, the art is so freaking cool. And then we have our little notes that we get from the authors who wrote the books. They, you know, talk a little bit about their books. I don't know. I don't like to read these before I know the books because I like to go into books blind. So I don't read these. I don't know if it gives anything away, but still, you know me. So the first book is the only book that I've actually read out of the 3 that I'm going to show you, and that is the Book of Witching by C.J. Cook. I read this, oh my gosh, I don't even know how long ago. I think I read this last year? I actually don't remember. I got my copy from Book of the Month, but I did enjoy this. I gave it a 3.5. It kind of fell off for me, but do you like dual timelines and dual POVs where they feel like 2 different stories, but they relate to each other and then like come together in the end? I feel like you'll really like this. And if you like books about witches, obviously. So yes, I have read this one, but I think a lot of people will like it. The other 2, I don't know anything about. So this one is The Others of Edenwell by Verity M. Holloway. I have never seen this book. I have never heard of this book. I don't know what this book is about. Which is something that I absolutely love about A Box of Stories. It feels like they curate the books in a way that is so interesting because they'll have a few books that I've heard of or that I know about or that I've read, and then they throw in books that I've never heard anyone talk about, which I think is awesome because, you know, if you are a very avid reader or if you get a lot of subscription boxes, it's very repetitive a lot of times. So I feel like this one does a great job of incorporating books that you might not pick up yourself or you won't have heard anything about, like me. This is Norfolk, 1917. Unable to join the army due to a heart condition, Freddie lives and works with his father in the grounds of Edenwell Hydropathic, a wellness retreat in the Norfolk Breaks, preferring the company of birds who talk to him as one of their own. Over the eccentric characters who live in the spa, bathing in its healing waters, Freddie overhears their premonitions of murder. Eustace Moncrief is a troublemaker, desperate to go to war and leave behind his wealthy family. Shipped to Edenwell by his mother to keep him safe from the horrors of the trenches, he strikes up a friendship with Freddie at the behest of Dr. Chalice, the American owner of the Hydropathic. As the two friends grow closer and grapple with their demons, they discover a body and something terrifying stalking the woods. The dark halls of the spa are breached, haunted by the woodland beast, and the boys soon realize they may be the only thing standing between this monster and the whole of Edenwell. Very interesting. I mean, I do love spooky woods, a spooky building, nursing home, hospital, whatever you know, whatever you put a type of building, make it scary, like haunted or something lurking around the grounds, and I'm probably going to eat it up. So this sounds like a lot of fun and something that I will probably really enjoy. And the last book is The Invisible Hotel by Yeji Ham. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this author's name correctly. I did look it up, but I don't know if that's correct. So if I'm wrong, please forgive me and you can correct me in the comments. This cover looks very interesting. Again, never heard of this. Yewon is trapped. She's stuck in Dalbit, the small Korean village, that's probably not how you pronounce any of that, of her birth, where she has been let go from her job at the convenience store. She spends her days in stasis watching her mother wash the ancestral bones of her relatives, which are kept in the decrepit bathtub. But the nightmares are coming. Her little brother is stationed near the North Korean border, sent to the front lines of a decades-long war that they no longer understand. Her sister has just undergone a life-changing tragedy, and her mother's health is declining rapidly. In the face of her reality, Yewon dreams of a hotel with infinite keys to infinite rooms, where a quiet terror pervades and the war rages on. As the dreams start to seep into her waking life, Yewon is forced to confront the truth of her country and the full weight of her inheritance. That sounds like a very heavy book. Wow. Sounds like it's going to be very, like, maybe surreal in some parts. I don't know, maybe kind of like dream-like or like that dreamy quality. It kind of gives that. I'm not sure though. I'd have to read it to find out. But this one really excites me. Because I don't know anything about it, and it's just so intriguing, and like the plot leaves so much to like think about that I don't know what I'm getting into when I hear this. So this one really has me wanting to read it. If you've read this, let me know, because I want to hear other people's opinions. But that is the end of the box, my friends. That was the October Horror, A Box of Stories box. How many times can I say the word box in this video? But it's very exciting. I love the goodies I got in here. Again, if you want to check out this subscription box, you can use the code ERINBOOKS. Thank you so much for A Box of Stories for sending me this. I have my other unboxings linked down below if you want to check out the previous boxes. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. If you think it's interesting, let me know. I know I don't do a lot of unboxings, but I find them so fun. So if you enjoyed this, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. We can become friends, talk about books, horrifying books, thrilling books, romance books, manga, fantasy, all that good fun stuff. And with that being said, I hope you are having a great day, night, morning, afternoon, wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!